start questioning brothers' motives. Like, brother, you know full and well it's mark of the beast. Why are you teaching that? You ask them because you familiar. That group call ISUPK.
ISUPK. Yeah.
That's the name of that group. And you can ask them the question, yo, brother, be honest with me. What's the mark of the beast according to the Bible? And hear what they'll say. And you remember this conversation here. Yeah.
But what am I listening for?
Because
but
let's get the scripture.
Let's get it.
Let's get the scripture. Let's get the scripture. See, this is what we're trying to drill into our people's head is prophecy, man. Revelation chapter 13. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. It says, Revelation chapter 13, we start from 14. 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which was the beast is NATO.
Right.
The whore that sits on the beast, that controls the beast, is America. You see what I'm saying? It's the book of Revelation. And that the image of the beast, which is philosophy, is democracy, is New World Order, should both speak and cause that many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. When that happens, martial law. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Whether you're rich, you're poor, whether you out here, whether you behind prison. It says free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So we teach that's the chip. That's what we teach. According to the scriptures, that's the chip. That makes perfect sense. You won't be able to buy or sell unless you have that. And like you said, you hit it on the head. The new debit credit cards has a chip in it.
That's the software of introducing that technology to the masses.
The people could, like the new Amazon Go store, these stores now, you can pay with your phone because it has a chip in it.
Brother, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You ever been to the Apple store?
Yeah. Times past. I mean,
the one straight across on
Yeah.
Zombies.
Really?
I work right next to that building.
Oh, okay.
They're all zombies. Your phone ever died? Or I don't stay on my phone like that. But you ever like put your phone down and looked around?
Yeah.
Everybody is a fucking zombie.
Yeah, they on that phone. That's how you know they're gonna take that chip when they come out.
They're gonna accept it.
They're gonna accept it right away.
100%.
Yeah.
Zombies. There's people. I get off of work at 12. Those people be in that store 24/7 like they don't have a home. Zombies. Right now, if you walk over there, that shit is packed from across the street to here. That's how long the store is. Zombies.
Enjoy the work to the Most High. Go outside. Go to the park. Go to the museum. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that we into. You know what I mean? Like that phone shit. I mean, we use it for information to bring stuff out, but we don't be on that shit 24/7.
Zombies.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People be zoned out on that technology, and that's how we know they're gonna take that.
So let me ask you a question. So what's the beef between ISUPK and your leader?
My elders, this, because I'm gonna read it right now. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And this is what scripture says. So you won't be able to do any business transaction unless you got this chip.
Yeah.
So this is what the scripture said, Revelation, and this is why it's so important to get this right, because this is what the scripture said, Revelation 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, his new world order, his philosophy, his doctrine, and his image, and receive his mark, the chip, in their forehead or in their hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, and the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. You're going to take part of that nuclear destruction. The same fire he used to use Sodom and Gomorrah, he put it in this devil's mind to create those missiles. And those same missiles is going to destroy him. Like the Lord said, he that lived by the sword
dies by the
going to
sword.
die by the sword. The same weapons he created, when Russia and America go at it, them two Edomite nations and the rest of those kingdoms, they're going to blow each other up, man. But America's going to totally be destroyed. So the scripture said,
because America's the next Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep. That's why the scripture said, if you take that, you also go and drink that same cup.
So here's my question. So what is it that ISUPK doesn't agree with?
They said that that the mark of the beast is an embargo, and it's also talking about Christianity. He was like, our brothers is like, no. First of all of us were in Christianity. So if that's the case, then none of us could be saved, because the Lord said, long as you take that chip, you're going to taste his wrath. So how could that be Christianity? Because all of us come out of the Christian church.
Right.
So either way, somehow, them guys might have been bought out. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whoever because a lot of them guys, they must have been bought out. They must have told them guys, don't teach that. You see what I'm saying? You're going to find out, man. Please, guys, because
you're being real deep right now, bro.
Yeah. A lot of these guys might have been bought out. Just like a lot of these pastors can't bring out certain things.
Yeah.
Find out a lot of these guys want to need a 501c3 charter. They're supposed to be Israelites who know the truth. Same thing. You know what I mean? Because we heard the scripture. It makes perfect sense. That has to be talking about one thing alone, and that's this right here, the chip. It can't be talking about no other thing else. The only thing that makes sense is the chip, and we see the chip now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else is it talking about? Matter of fact, do I have that article? And the most microchip country in the world is Australia. And now you see they're introducing it to America.
But on the outskirts, because they know if they brought it to the mainland, people are going to reject it.
Yeah. But
so they want to slowly move it in. They want to move it in slowly.
And the thing with
but they're telling you that what was it, Arkansas? Where they were saying they're introducing it based on you working. They want to be able. They want you to be able to clock in and do all of this shit.
Open doors, all that nonsense.
Yeah. Come on, man.
And then you had see? It says Wisconsin company. What date was this? July 24th. Wisconsin company will let employees use microchip
That's
implants.
what it was. I saw that on TV.
Yeah, to buy snacks and open doors.
That's what I saw on TV. And then when I saw that, I text my people. I said it already started. It already started.
It's going to offer 3 square markets. Going to offer implantable chips to open doors, buy snacks, log in computers, and use office equipment like copy machines.
Yeah.
The RFID, that's Revelation 13.
And then they had, sorry to cut you off, brother, but then they started interviewing people in New York, asking them if they brought that over here, would you do it? Everybody was like, hell no. That's how I know it was an experiment.
Yeah.
And they was just testing it just to see how the masses was gonna accept it. On the mainland, everybody said, hell no, ain't nobody putting no chip inside of it.
Yeah, but that's why the scripture said, read Revelation 20, because they're going to make it mandatory. All they need is the right event.
They're going to devalue the dollar.
Yep.
And then you're going to have to, I asked somebody, if they took away $1 and made you have to get the chip, what you going to do?
Those people
they said, get the chip. I was like, but why would you do that?
You know, they brought the guillotine back in them concentration camps that they have. You know, a lot of Walmarts closed down, right?
That's a whole nother story.
And you know, they're using them for they're gonna use that for internment camps, those FEMA concentration camps. There was a woman said she had a dream that so I'm gonna do a video on dreams. The woman said she had a dream that it was a police state. They came, martial law. They took her from her home. And she said she went to a stadium. And she said in the stadium there was 2 lines. One line was a long line, people getting a microchip, and another line was people who wasn't.
Right.
And she said the line that people who wasn't, she saw up far ahead a guillotine, and they would just put people's heads in, and that was it. And what scripture popped in my mind? Revelation 20. And she was like, I think this thing is close. And with Donald Trump, things should got, what take a president 8 years to do, he has done it in months. Immigration ban, building a pipeline on Native Americans' land. What else this guy did? He's provoked Russia, sanctions, provoking North Korea. North Korea, that's why they're doing all their missile tests. They say they want to attack Guam. He says cuts Medicaid, welfare, Section 8. He says he has done all that within a matter of just 6 months. Hasn't even been a year yet, and he's a madman sparing none. How much people he done fired from his cabinet already? So I could see martial law and chip happening underneath this guy, just like that, quick. And you see in London, they had those false flag terrorist attacks. Like we said, those are test runs to see how people will respond. And people haven't woken up yet. Talking about Islamic terrorists. Ain't no Islamic. That's your government doing that, man. Come on, man. What is Islamic terrorists? All them guys are paid agents, man, to cause chaos, man. That's it. To play on your fear. You know what I mean? If I want to get a certain, like I want to get the microchip pass, I'll just play on people's fear. I'll create a scene and say, oh, see the terrorists. So the only way we can tell the difference between who's a terrorist and who's not, you have to start microchipping people.
But you can't tell the difference between the terrorist and who's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody walking on this street right now could be a terrorist.
Yeah, yeah.
White, black, Chinese, green, yellow, purple. Well, so you can't tell no difference between the terrorists.
But and they consider us, the only terrorist is the American government, and that's what North Korea is saying.
Exactly.
And North Korea is saying, look, we going ahead with our nuclear missiles because we don't want you guys invading us anytime soon. We don't care what you guys say. We gonna have our missiles because that's the defense. But they don't know that's the will of the Heavenly Father. America's gonna go out with fire because of what they did to his people. What they did to his people, it gotta go out that way, man. And that's gonna be the ushering of our kingdom. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read Revelation 20.
Go ahead, brother.
But that woman said she had the dream, and this is the scripture. Revelation 20, verse 3. Let me jump to the point. Revelation 24, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi, or Jesus Christ, for the word of the Most High, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they reigned with the Messiah 8,000 years. So what she saw is biblical. If you don't take it, okay, we're going to put you to death. That's what the Bible says. It's going to be a time on the planet Earth that the world has never seen before.
I know it's coming.
Yeah, but the scripture says, at that time, thy people shall be delivered, the elect of them. You know what I mean?
It's coming.
Yeah, that's why the scripture says those days got to be shortened for the elect's sake. See, this is what a pastor's supposed to be telling his congregation, man. Get ready for your life to change. When they crash that dollar, which is soon, and they have all these false flag terrorist attacks, they're going to have a major terrorist attack out here, and they're going to crash that dollar. And we won't be able to come out here no more, man. That'll be it. That's the famine of the word. That's it. You know what I mean? Our days of prophesying going to be done. And the ironic thing is, guess what? That's when people going to come looking for answers.
Yeah.
It happened at times past.
See, that's when they always call on the word, or call from the help from the Most High.
Yeah.
In tragedy.
Yeah.
Oh
tragedy.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why you had to take him? Take me. Oh God, my rent ain't paid. Oh, what the hell am I? Come on.
I remember after 9/11, man, that's all people trying to call on God, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was a horrible event right there, man. Horrible, man. But an event that's coming is gonna make that look like child's play.
What was a horrible event? 9/11?
Yeah, but the people that was there,
well,
because they released the I
got issues with that. I don't want to talk about that, but I got issues with that.
Oh, you was there?
No, I was. Yeah, well, I was there, but
because they released the audio tapes of the people that was in the towers.
Brother, that shit was no fucking airplane attack.
Nah, that was a bomb. You know what I'm saying?
No motherfucking airplane attack.
That was
but we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Not on this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We don't want to make a target of ourselves.
Yeah. But nah, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I mean, listen. You know those are government cameras, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they know who I am already.
Okay.
Cops, yeah.
Okay.
So times past, they used to be lined up right here or right here. I remember one of the brothers said they got what happened? I think he had to go to the precinct or something. And he said, oh, you one of them Israelite guys, right? He said, yeah, we got you guys for it and all that already. You see what I'm saying? We're not even worried. They already knew who he was already. You see what I'm saying?
They ain't worried.
Yeah.
I know.
Same thing. When we put this up online,
yeah,
they already have your IP address, all that. So when martial law come, those first people they're gonna snatch up is the people that was warning people about the New World Order. Yeah, those are the first people they're gonna snatch up. The second round of people they're gonna snatch up are listeners, people like you who know, may tell your family, your friends. Those are the second round of people they're gonna snatch up. Those people they gonna kill immediately. You see what I'm saying? That's what we just read. He saw many that were beheaded because they didn't receive the mark of the beast. You see what I'm saying? We just read it. See, so some brothers will get put to death. That's a reality. But that's a part of your faith. The Lord got put to death. The apostles, prophets got put to death.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But that's only temporary. Because if you believe in the Messiah, there ain't no such thing. And when these things happen, the day is going to go fast. Fast. That means when they make the chip mandatory, that means the Lord is like probably a month or 2 months away. The day, yeah. That means that means he is right around the corner.
He's right around the corner.
Right around the corner. See what I'm saying? To prove that, read Matthew 24. See, this is what we're trying to tell people. Build your faith up and prepare for the worst, man. See, now, if we was to teach this in church, you know when people will walk out right away? Nah, I don't want to hear that, brother. God is love. That means you don't know the Bible.
God loves everybody.
That means you don't know the Bible, bro. First of all, God flooded the whole earth and only 8 people survived. That's a dreadful power. That's not a guy that you want to play games with. You know what I'm saying? When the Son of the Most High comes back, he's not coming back to love anybody. He's going to save his elect, but he's coming back to judge the planet Earth.
But they've been promoting that, God is love and he loves everybody. Yeah. When he come back, he's coming to give hugs and kisses. You let him think that. He's coming back with
Scripture says fury, man.
Yes,
indignation.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? He ain't coming back to
hug
nobody, man. That's foolishness, man. That's that Christian fable,
that's
man.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what it says. Joel 2:1. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand." It said, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there have not ever been the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Edom before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. Going into the missiles. You see what I'm saying? The missiles and the Lord coming back at the same time. When the missiles is coming to hit America, that's when the Lord going to come to save his elect.
So the quicker that Trump speeds up his nuclear war, we might be out of here.
Yeah, very.
That's what it's looking like. I'm waiting for this.
Yeah.
No, this has to happen. I'm waiting. You can see it all in their face.
Yeah.
This is what they're saying in Europe. The Muslims, they helping us. They are leading the charge for us.
Yeah.
Black people are so quiet and patient. The Muslims are sparing them. No mercy in Europe.
And you know what?
Mercy.
The average black person don't even care what we're talking about.
They don't know. You have to forgive them.
Yeah.
Me myself, I was asleep until 2 weeks ago. I woke up.
She said I was asleep.
No, it's true. We are in a trance. It is real.
Yeah. But you know what? Our people are waking up, and that's good that you have. That's good that you have
Even the
woken
white
up.
people are waking up. They waking up out of their trance too, because they've also been brainwashed.
Yeah, but
they have.
They're gonna
they don't
taste.
know what's going on.
Yeah, they gonna get their judgment though.
They have to. It's not. It's only right. That's how God works. He's fair. He is very fair.
Yeah.
They've been in power for how long now? 400 or something years. Their time is ticking.
Matter of fact,
there's people keeping time. There's people keeping track of the time.
Yeah, but that's a good thing you said about the nuclear war. The quicker he brings the nuclear war, is the quicker we get
to the next level. Exactly.
Quicker. And he's the guy. He's not wasting no time. He don't even go to Congress for nothing.
Nothing.
He just moves on his own.
Yeah.
And he's so erratic that his own cabinet is scared of this guy, man.
Nobody can control him.
Nobody.
Right.
Europe don't even want to deal with him, man.
Mm-hmm.
They say Europe is getting mad at him for signing those sanctions against Russia.
But that's because he thinks this is a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He don't counsel. He's not wise at all.
He doesn't have any information from the things that he says tells me that he doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
When he sent that bomb to Syria, I knew right then and there, he's confused himself.
Yeah.
He's finding out along the way himself. You know who's teaching him? Steve Bannon and them. They're teaching him what's going on with the Zionists.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's how it's going to start. It's going to be the Zionists against the regular whites. They're tired of being controlled by these banks.
Yeah. But when you read the scripture, Ezekiel 38, those fake Jews gonna lead America to the Third World War.
You know what? I've been showing people their circumcision. But black people don't know what's going on. The chicken shaking and they donate the chickens to our supermarkets.
Well, that's
what?
Not only that, me and his brothers talking earlier. The majority of these kids that go missing is the so-called Jews
the pedophiles.
that capture them and
they've been doing this since the queen. She's the leader.
Yeah.
I think she made a direct pact with the devil.
They all
in that kingdom with them. I don't care what nobody say. Giving them money, giving them jewels, giving them everything they want.
Yeah.
He's just as real as you and me.
Yeah,
just like God is. Okay.
It's just the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Gettys. They all go back. The Jewish banks. They all believe in that. The Kabbalah.
Yeah.
We were just going into child sex. You seen the movie Get Out?
No, I've been seeing the conspiracy.
You gotta go see that.
My brother was trying to make me watch it.
You got
to see that.
You have to see that.
You got to see that. That movie is deep. What we talking about is what you'll see. That's deep.
You gotta see that.
But I'm awake. My kids are awake. And you gotta start right there.
That's good.
That's good.
They doing it in the schools. They
side.
think they so slick. They are not slick. I see right through them.
That's good.
Right
That's
through
beautiful.
them.
That's beautiful. That's
when you
beautiful.
open your eyes, you can see life in two different levels. I mean, you can just physically see the demons in people.
Yeah.
As they just come around you.
Yeah, because your eyes is open.
Yeah. But what about those who
Can I ask you a question? Your daughters do karate, martial arts?
Taekwondo.
Okay.
Which was started by our people.
Yeah.
But they don't want to. Their master's an African guy.
Yeah.
Come on, they don't tell them nothing.
Most of them
black people nothing.
Nah. You read about King David, a black man.
Exactly.
Masters in it. He said the Most High teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
Listen,
from nature, because we are people of nature.
Yeah.
Listen.
Look at mixed martial arts. Who's the baddest guy on the planet? John Jones.
Right. But
So
what I'm saying is,
Negro.
so that you guys know, they claim that the martial arts came from China.
That's not true.
But it is true. It's true.
It was in China, but black people created it.
But hold on, the people that was in China were black.
Yeah.
You understand? You see on Buddha those little knots on his head? Those knots are dreads. If you do your homework, you look it up.
Not only that, matter of fact, they said the first
they know this already.
Yeah, the first samurai.
Exactly.
They're looking at us like. They're laughing at us every single day.
The Shaolin monks in the Shaolin temple, they were originally black.
In Hollywood.
The first samurais were black.
Exactly.
What's this guy named? I forgot the guy who brought that out. The samurais had to have black blood.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You see, before I woke up, my question was this: what did we do so wrong to have our history, our language erased? That was before I woke up. I just didn't understand, like, why? You know why?
I just get so mad sometimes. Like somebody, God love you, and you just chose. You know this, and you still stupid.
What did we do so wrong? But then I found the answer thereafter. But go ahead, bring it out, brother.
I read it. Daniel 9:11. It says, "Yea, all Israel have transgressed the law, even by the pardon, that they may not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses and the servant of God, because we have sinned against him." So when we sin against the Lord, he cursed us. part of the curse is having the enemies rule over us. That's Deuteronomy the 28th chapter.
I know now.
You see what I'm saying?
I know now.
It's a curse.
It is.
But before I woke up, I didn't understand why.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
ask myself, damn, what do we do so wrong
Why
that everybody is above us?
all over the world.
And you
down
can
to
see the
Africa,
talent.
all over.
Exactly.
How we at the bottom still.
Like, what do we do so wrong?
How,
I was
right?
asking
In this
myself
day and age, we
damn
watch
question
other immigrants come and build
over and
businesses,
over and over
buy
again.
houses, buy cars, their kids are successful, and we watch them
Yeah.
become successful in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
And we
While
can't
sit
get- and we
patient
can't get
and
it.
quiet and fold our hands.
And-
But like I
and-
said,
and
those
the new-
radical Muslims in Europe, this is what they walking around holding signs saying, parading. America, USA, you next. You got this. This is they done ran the white people out of Europe. They are running over here in hundreds and thousands to America. This is the last place that they're
But
going to be safe.
you can run here, but you can't hide.
Can't hide, sure
And
can.
this
hide,
is the
brother.
worst place you want to run to because this is Babylon.
You can't hide.
This is the place the Most High hates the most because
Exactly.
of what it did to His people. This is a place where we suffered the most. Is America, right
But,
here.
but what's disturbing though, brother and sister, if you go on YouTube, not YouTube, you go on Facebook, or YouTube as well, it's just black people fighting in the streets and filming it. Like, they fighting and they filming it. Everything is about putting your camera up and watching the fight.
No love, no compassion for each other. It's unbelievable.
Let me read Deuteronomy 28.
Men fighting women, women fighting men. I mean, it is all.
I mean, it's been
out of
happening,
control.
but it's out of
It's out of
control.
control now.
And the
Yeah.
enemy,
Way out of control.
And the enemy is planning. They plotting.
Yeah.
Trump is already. That's why he cut in he's cutting Section 8. He's cutting welfare, food stamps, and he gave that money to the police force, giving it to the military because he already knows it's gonna be civil unrest here. He already knows that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he know when niggas act up, he gonna check them, try to check them with martial law.
Martial law, they already started
Yeah.
that.
They've
Yeah.
been
State
started.
terrorism police. Where? Who are they there for? They there to scare us.
Yeah.
That's why they standing around with big machine guns around the general public.
Yeah.
To let us know it's almost time.
And after
if you
the-
listen to the white people, they talk. Alex Jones talks about it every day.
Yeah.
What's going on with his people?
Yeah.
Listen,
I
my
tune in
thing
to
is
everybody.
my thing is this.
Yeah.
My
Put the
thing is
pieces of the
this.
puzzle together and you see the big picture. That's all.
My thing is this. You have all of these coffins that are stacked up by the millions.
Yeah.
What are they for?
Yeah. They getting
They're
ready.
closing down all the Walmarts.
What are they for?
Remember, I just
Closing
told you.
down all the Walmarts and
mentioned, I
turning
told
them
you.
into prisons.
They turned into
Underground prisons.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are there with their phones watching the trucks coming. Regular citizens, regular people that's concerned.
Me and a brother was
But-
But
Exposing them.
me and the brother was just talking
Yeah.
about
Come over here.
how they just found a truckload of people that were kids in the Walmart.
Walmart parking lot. They are the ones who's funding the whole chip thing. They brought all of that technology.
Come on,
Smaller
man.
than a rice grain.
Yeah.
That's how the chip is. They're trying to normalize it. A lot of stores now, I don't know if y'all know, they don't even take cash anymore. That's the new thing now. All of these restaurants are credit only now.
Yeah.
So they're starting to phase out the rich between poor. Okay, the lines are being
doing it
drawn.
in
It's
sections.
very clear what's happening
They're
right
doing it in
now.
That's very funny you mention that because I remember
Put it together.
I bought water at Dwayne Reed. He's like, you using cash? I was like, yeah, I'm using cash. It's only
Nope,
$3.
that don't exist anymore.
He's like,
No.
but the way he asked it was like,
Yeah.
that's so
Because
rare.
it's-
It's
look at it
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
like
for
it's
people.
foreign.
Yeah, like it's foreign. I was
See,
like,
but see, like me and the brother was building on, they slowly, they already implemented putting a chip on states that are small, way out west somewhere.
yeah, Wisconsin, yeah.
Right? But they instituted it and started brainwashing you slowly by putting it in your debit card. Do you have a chip? Oh, is there a chip?
Yeah,
It's in
yeah.
their hand. I seen the black lady just wave her hand over the register,
And she's
the
done.
stuff was paid.
Done.
See
According to
that?
the Most High, if you take, he gonna ask you. And that chip is, like we said, it's deeper. It's spiritual because I seen them chip a mouse, a bull, and it was acting crazy. And they just press a button and it just
calms it
just
down.
calms it down.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So you won't even have control over yourself with that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You seen you ever seen a Manchurian Candidate?
Yeah.
You see when he said a certain word, he just blacked out.
Yeah,
And
stop
they
it,
were
yeah.
just assassins, just killing
Yeah.
people. Same
That's
thing with
like MK Ultra, the mind
and
control
control
thing that
ultra,
they,
yeah.
that they got going on now.
Same thing with
I mean, the celebrities are not, they're exposing, it's not hidden anymore.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
is hidden. All the information is off of black.
That's why that's
not
how
hidden no more.
this is how you
It's not
know
hidden anymore.
this is how you know, brother and sister. This now is going to get sped up real fast because they know people are starting to get
Listen,
away.
these
Yeah,
white
yeah,
people are buying guns like crazy out of town.
Yeah.
They are prepared. We are gonna bear the brunt of it. us black people in New York City.
You can't hide this no more. You've been hiding it
No
for
protection, no nothing.
You've been hiding it for over 400 years.
But
You
that's
can't hide this no more. It's out there.
But that's what the Most High want you to come, because He's gonna be your shield in that time. You're gonna see some. We gonna see some evil things, like, but you're gonna see some great things too, man.
Yeah.
The Most High is gonna show you what, like the Lord told His disciples. He said, "Look, don't be amazed at the things you see me do." He said, "For in that day you shall do even greater." That's talking about now, the worst time now, spiritual power. You know what I mean? It sounds far-fetched.
No, it sound far-fetched to the world.
Non-believers.
Nobody can explain what happens when you go when you dream. If you got to be brain dead to not put the pieces together.
Yeah, and that's spiritual.
Come on.
That's a pineal gland between you and the Heavenly Father.
Personally, I feel like
pineal gland.
The third eye.
That's a whole nother level right there.
Yeah.
Black people.
That's a whole nother level. They've been dumbing our pineal gland down from birth.
Yeah.
Fluoride in the water, fluoride in the toothpaste.
At the dentist's office.
It calcifies your pineal gland.
Yeah.
Now you can re-energize it if you do the right things and eat the right foods.
Alkalize your body,
But you know, people don't know. People don't know.
I'm gonna read that actually. Job 33:15. It says, "In a dream, in the vision of a night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, and the slumbers upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth the instruction." That's when He seals your instruction in your dreams.
Pay attention.
And those are visions. Certain, not all dreams, but certain dreams are visions. We just read it just now, verse 17. That He may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from men. That's what Scripture says, man goings of the Lord, how can a man understand his own way? You know what I'm saying? And the Most High show you things, like we talked about that woman dream that I saw she had. She said she had a dream. It was two lines of people. She said the troops came to take her up, and there were two lines of people in the stadium. One line to get the microchip, and the other line of people that didn't get the microchip. And the line of people that didn't get the microchip, they got beheaded. See what I'm saying? Now who said to that vision? The Most High. That's what Scripture said, in the last days your sons and daughters shall dream dreams. And another thing to look out for, like we said, the solar eclipse is coming. You know that, right? Y'all familiar? The solar eclipse is coming. August 21st.
Yeah.
They said last time you had a total solar eclipse was right before World War I and the Spanish flu. But you know, millions of people died.
What part of the Israelites are you with?
Well, I learned from the elders of GMS. You know GMS?
No, I watch AOC a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, the
Hashad.
doctrine, the doctrine we were familiar. Yeah,
I mean,
I know
I'm gonna
Hashad.
admit, I see Polite, I see all these other people coming up. Nobody can mess with the Hebrew Israelites when it comes down just to information. Everybody has been demolished so far. I mean, this platform, I don't know why it's not bigger, but you know, when you start telling the truth, you die.
Yeah, it's about the elect, because the Messiah, with all the power that He had and all the wisdom that He had, guess what? They still killed him. You know what I'm saying? So
God said, "Who are we?"
Yeah. So
who are we? Every prophet has been tested.
Yeah.
So who are you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what the Lord told you.
No, it's true. It's serious.
This is crazy how we build it like this. I only watch this on YouTube, how we standing here doing this.
Now I know that they come here, so I told my daughter, right, Uma, what did I say? What I was looking for when I came out the train station.
So, what are you doing?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is
there's
crazy.
a project right back here, right? Amsterdam houses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Amsterdam houses. That's where we live. I prayed for God to send us somewhere nice, and then we ended up here.
Wait a minute.
And now I'm wondering if I asked the wrong
There's
thing.
a project back here.
Yeah, back here. Yeah.
That's where we live.
It seems. I remember I found it by accident. I was walking and I saw black people around. I said,
Mad black and
whoa.
Spanish people over there.
On 59th Street, there's a project.
Yeah, it's on right there.
It's Amsterdam houses.
Yeah, Amsterdam
I'm
houses.
gonna get it from here because it's on 10th Avenue. But it's right back there. Thank you so much, brother, for that inspiration. I needed that.
No problem.
This is serious. This is war. God is a man of war. We better be ready.
Better be ready.
I keep saying, "Oh, come, my children, I love you."
Well, we just had
don't say that.
we just had that conversation.
Brother just said that.
People thinking that God is coming or Jesus is coming back to hug and kiss people. No.
Coming back with
for
judgment.
war.
No.
You ain't fighting for God. He's laying down with the devil.
No.
Thank you so much, brothers.
No problem.
Come on, y'all ready?
Praise Yahawashi. You know.
Brother, I want to build with you some more, man. Hit me
Good.
up.
You stayed.
I'm
man.
gonna hit you up.
Yeah, you
To
gonna
show you that I'm for real.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I got your channel.
Yeah.
My name is Devon. You might see. Well, you'll know who I am because
Yeah.
you're gonna see. You're not gonna see that. You're gonna. This is what you're gonna see.
Yeah. See, but you see how people waking up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing, man. It's about time, man. Because time is short. Time is short. Like, yeah, the people, they going out there to look at the total solar eclipse like it's a joke. They say people from all over the world coming
That's
to
what
see.
you're gonna see when I hit you up. Okay?
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Yo, it's a pleasure meeting you, brother.
Same here, brother.
But the conversation ain't over though.
Nah.
All right.
Yeah, hit me up. Like I said, I'll be out here next week, Lord willing.
All right.
All 4 seasons, winter, spring, summer, until these things happen.
Yeah.
That's what you won't see me no more, Lord willing.
Yo, it was a pleasure meeting you, brother.
Same here.
We got a lot more to talk about. I got a lot of questions I gotta ask.
Yeah, brother, I'm here to answer.
All right, man.
All glory to Yahawashi outside.
All right.
All right. So that's the most high, man. Look how long we were building, man. Wow. You know, that's a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, you know, Jake waking up. You know what I'm saying? Jake is waking up to this thing, man, because the time is short, man. As she said, look, nobody can come up against you guys. I'm going to read it. Luke 21, verse 15. God, this guy wicked, man. This homosexuals, man. We're coming into the days that this is going to cease, man. Luke 21:15. It says, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." We have that mouth for the power of the Most High, man. That's what he said. I'm going to read it again. Luke 21, verse 15. He said, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." That's the reason why Polite, like you mentioned, Polite on AOC, he got crushed, man. Because number one, you ain't coming up against us, and that's what these people, they fail to comprehend. This is not our word, man. It's the word of the Heavenly Father and His Holy Son, Yahawashi, the only God of the heavens, man. There's only one God, and that's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of the children of Israel, man. Okay, we'll read on. That's why Scripture says, verse 15. So I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which none of your adversaries can neither gainsay nor resist. Oh, this is from 1 Thessalonians 4:8. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 8. "Ye therefore that despise not man, but the Most High, who have also given unto us His Holy Spirit." So, when you come up against us, you ain't coming up against us, man. You a fool, man. You're coming up against the Heavenly Father and His Son. This is their word. This is their program, man. You coming up against higher powers that you can't see. See, because they're not spiritual, man. But when you receive a prophet in the name of a prophet, you're receiving the Most High and His Son. You're going to read that. Matthew chapter 10, verse 40. See what I'm saying? This word coming out, man. This word is spreading. Okay, and that's bad news for you white people and you other nations, man. That's terrible news for you, man. Because you never thought that the Negro and Hispanic and the Native American man wake up to who he is, man. Just want to see us at the bottom, niggas, sphinx, just to be slaves, man. That's what these white people want you niggas to be, man. They love to see you in that low state. Alright? But we got bad news for them. The bones is waking up. And the quicker the 144,000 wake up, is the quicker this empire is out of here, man. Because Trump is leading y'all into the Third World War. He's leading America into the Third World War, man. And he's playing right into the hands of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we all doing His will, whether it's on the right hand or whether it's on the left. I read Romans 9. Let me switch. Romans chapter 9. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. Okay? So you can't make yourself a man of the Lord at the end of the day. You have to choose him. Read on. It says, locking it out, it says, for the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee. And we all know the story. The Most High raised up Pharaoh just to destroy him, man. Just like he did to Nebuchadnezzar. He humbled that bastard, that heathen. And that's the same thing you're going to do to Esau in this day and time. He's playing on your minds. Like that sister said, the quicker America goes into Third World War, is the quicker the children of Israel can get out of here. Like the brother said, man, he don't think this thing may go past 2018. And I totally believe that as well, man. Okay? Because prophecy is happening quick. Fast, man. Like the scripture says, measure the times diligently in itself. Alright, you gotta measure the times you in, man. And you people in them churches, you're not measuring the times. Alright? You want to be amused. It says, for the scripture